Are you thinking about moving to San Diego and you want to save a little bit of money? Well, we came up with 7 hacks to help you save money if you're moving to San Diego. Let's get into it right now.
Howdy, howdy, I'm Chris Erickson.
And I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And we are real estate agents here in North County, San Diego, and this is where you come for all things North County. We're dropping new videos every single week, neighborhoods, things to do, everything in between. So if you're interested in learning everything there is to know about North County, San Diego, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you know when our new videos come out. Today, we're gonna go through 7 hacks to help save you money for your move. We love helping people relocate, and we have this process down. So if you guys are thinking about moving out here, be sure to hit us up. Call, text, email, fax us, whatever is easiest for you. We don't really have a fax, but whatever is easiest for you. We're having people reach out all the time, and we're really helping them get dialed in and make their move to San Diego, so be sure to reach out. So we came up with these 7 hacks to kind of help you, guide you through this whole process. We've done it a lot of times before, helping people get out here. Be sure to stay tuned for the 7th one because it is the most important one. So the first hack, when you're moving out here, you're gonna be moving stuff. So furniture, should it stay or should it go? What do we usually go with?
There are a ton of different options, obviously, and it really depends if you're upsizing, downsizing, and as you probably already know, it's expensive to move stuff across the country, or even local moves are expensive. So downsizing furniture is huge. If you aren't positive you're gonna use something, it's way better to decide before you move it, to get rid of it, to sell it, to donate it, or whatever you need to do, but definitely trying to figure that out before. And as you're trying to plan that, also, we are more than happy to get in there and measure specific rooms, specific spots to kind of match to where your furniture is gonna be. And if you're really looking for a lot of detail, we can also help you get a floor plan put together of the home so you can really pinpoint exactly where all the stuff you already own wants to go. And then also start planning for the fun part, which is get new furniture in your brand new house.
And so out here in San Diego, especially North County, it's over in San Marcos, we have something called Furniture Row, and it's just like literally, I don't know, dozens of furniture places, all kinds of stuff, indoor, outdoor, everything in between, mattresses, kind of anything you need right there. And there's a handful of these different little retail centers around. So if you are moving out here, get some fresh stuff, you could just hit there, we'll send you to the right spots. Everything else, donate it, sell it, give it away, garage sale. Like Cassie said, you don't really want to move stuff that you're gonna move out here and then get rid of like a few months later. So just kind of plan ahead and get that dialed in. Tip number 2, where do you find boxes, moving supplies, paper, all that kind of stuff? One of the easiest ways is just hop on that local app. Next door, there's a section where people are giving stuff away for free. And a lot of times they just want to get rid of their boxes. So the boxes are pre-built. You don't have to build them yourselves. Another good option is just hopping on Facebook and look around there. Once again, go to the free section. People are getting rid of boxes all the time. Craigslist, all that kind of stuff. So it should be super easy to find. You can also go down to your local stores and stuff and just ask them, your local liquor store, your Costco's, all that kind of stuff, and see if they have some boxes. A lot of the time they do. So just hit them up, ask the question, get those rolling. You could also just hop on Amazon, and they have like these packages where you get boxes, tape, labels, markers, pens, everything in one little kit. So it's super easy. You get those big, huge rolls of like construction paper or butcher paper. So to wrap everything up, they have these, few hundred feet rolls for super cheap, maybe, 10, 20 bucks or whatever. And that's kind of rather than going to get the packing paper. It doesn't have to be specific for that. It just needs to protect your stuff. So that's another way too. Also, look around your neighborhood or when you're driving around, look for people moving in. Once again, just hit them up. Hey, can I get your guys' boxes? They'd be more than happy because you're taking one task off their plate. They're gonna be super stoked to just give you all their boxes and stuff.
Number 3 is whether to bring your appliances with you or if your new spot will have them. So that's something that we'll definitely help you with. When we're negotiating for the house that you're buying, we'll make sure that appliances are negotiated in if you want them, which most of the time when you're moving out, appliances will be there. The only one that's kind of not always certain is washer dryer. We always suggest if you're gonna buy any appliances, it be the washer and dryer. Just nice to have a nice fresh start when you're putting your clothes into something else somebody else has been using. So that's the one appliance that we'll see most often be moved or be purchased once you get to your new house. So for the most part, your oven, cooktop, refrigerator will most likely be there, but obviously we'll help you along. If those things aren't there, we'll help you find spots to get them. locally here, so you don't have to move those two. When you're moving out this way, you will have a home warranty for the first year. Whether we negotiate into the contract or we take care of it for you, you'll have 1 year that gives you a little bit of peace of mind for some of those appliances that have been there for a while. Dishwasher is always one that kind of kicks the bucket right when you're moving in. So just that extra little protection gives you a little peace of mind. And then if you're buying new, so if you have to buy a new washer dryer, a new fridge, anything like that, there will be a manufacturer's warranty for those.
All right, so number 4 is gonna be the actual move, hiring movers, how to do it. There's actually a few different options. The simplest way and most cost-effective way is gonna be kind of doing it yourself. Rent the U-Haul, throw everything in the truck, you know, kind of go the old school way. I've moved like 100 times here in San Diego. That way it's a pain in the butt. So one option too, you could rent the truck, which is not gonna be too expensive, and bring that cross country. And then find movers in there to kind of come through your house, kind of see what's there, give you an estimate, and they'll pack everything up for you here. We could help you find somebody out here to unpack it, and then just make that process so much easier, a lot less stress, and just make your life a little bit happier. Second option is kind of, once again, do it yourself, kind of, but it also includes a little bit of storage and stuff. So rent a pod. There's a few other companies who do it too. Pods are kind of like the most well-known one, but they'll come out, drop off the pod at your house, you fill it up on your own time, and then they could either go directly from your house to your house out here where in San Diego where you're relocating, or you can put it in storage for a little bit. It's super flexible and cost effective as well. It's not too much compared to like hiring full-blown movers to come in and move everything across country or within state or wherever you're coming from. And that is the third option, actually just hiring a company, and there's plenty of them out there. Just hop on Yelp, do your reviews, make sure you get your insurance, all that kind of stuff, because it is a long move, and you know, you just want to make sure all your stuff's taken care of. You could rent huge trucks, little trucks, anything in between, but it is going to be the most expensive option. Any way you do it, we highly recommend. We've had clients in the past have like really precious or high ticket items and stuff like that. Hire professionals for that. No matter what you do, they'll get it out here for you safely. You don't want to be moving like, you know, your most prized possession, you know, in a U-Haul by yourself. So be sure to do that. And if you kind of want to estimate, I found out moving.com, you could put in like where you're coming from and then San Diego as your destination, or whatever city, Encinitas, Carlsbad, and it'll give you a cost estimate to go across country and, you know, get a little bit better idea of what it would be to get out here. And don't forget, if this is your first time to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're dropping new videos every single week, everything North County. We're covering neighborhoods, things to do, everything in between. So be sure to hit that button.
Number 5 is, where do you stay if your house isn't ready or if you haven't purchased it yet? So let's start with the first one. If your house isn't quite ready, there's definitely a lot of opportunity for vacation rentals. There's great hotels in the area, long-term hotels if it's gonna be a couple weeks. So if it's just gonna be a week or two, Airbnb, VRBO, hotels are really great options. If it's gonna be longer than that and you haven't found the home that you're gonna purchase yet, you definitely wanna get into something a little bit more long-term. There are options though with some of those vacation rental companies though, where you get a discount if you stay a little bit longer. And when you're thinking about where you want to rent or where you want to find a vacation home while you're waiting for your house to get ready, definitely suggest kind of putting yourself right in the neighborhood that you'll be, or really close to it at least, so you can really start to get a good feel of where you're going to live or where you're going to try to find a house.
Number 6, coming out here to North County, San Diego, you're going to want to lock in that daycare if you have your kiddos. So super important. A lot of the places are going to have waiting lists 6 months, maybe even a year out. So get on it super early. And there's plenty of different kinds of daycares. They have the home daycares, they have kind of the chain daycares. So everything in between, and just find one kind of in the area you want to live. You can always kind of, if you find a house in a different spot or a different part of town that, you know, you can kind of switch it later, but get it locked in early. So get on those waiting lists. You might have a small deposit to hold your spot. The daycares are going to be the most affordable option. If not, you could always, if you want a little more personal, you could get a nanny to stay at your house. We've done that with our kids in the past, and actually share nannies with another friend, you know, take some of the cost out of it. Once they do get a little bit older, some of the school districts actually have something called TK, or transitional kindergarten, where it's like a year before actual kindergarten starts. Now that's free. A lot of the cities around here do not have it, but there are a handful that do. So kind of do your research, and if you do want to get them started early, maybe that's where you kind of focus your search.
Number 7, probably the most important, is reach out to us. We are a great team here in the spot that you want to move, so use us as a resource for anything. The biggest money saver you have is finding the right neighborhood the first time. Definitely the best option is coming out here, checking out all the neighborhoods, checking out some houses in the neighborhoods. But if you can't make it out here, lean on us. We will tell you everything about any neighborhood you have interest in and kind of give you the good, the bad, the ugly, kind of just give you everything you need to know about that neighborhood. So when you get out here, you love living there. And so you don't need to make a move in the first couple of years because you don't like it. So our goal is for that never to happen. We want you to find the right place the first time.
And the only way for us to help you out is hit us up. Call, text, email, whatever's easiest for you. We've been getting reach outs all the time, helping people out. Everybody knows what Zoom is right now, so we'll hop on there, get to know you, ask some questions. What are you liking? What are you digging? What kind of areas might work for you? Maybe where you're gonna work. Kind of commutes are super important out here too. We'll get all that dialed in. We'll hop into the map, go around, kind of dial in areas, and really it's a process of elimination. Get rid of areas that aren't gonna work for you. And if you can't make it out here too, we have done, you know, sight unseen. People haven't really been out here. We find them that perfect home, do virtual tours of the house, kind of, you know, FaceTime in, and then we'll walk through the house and do a full video walkthrough so you really get to know that, kind of film outside in the neighborhood too. Plus this channel, we're dropping new videos every single week, so really learn about different neighborhoods, Encinitas, Carlsbad, San Marcos, Vista, Oceanside, all the North County neighborhoods. We got you covered right here.